Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. A number of you have written to me that I need to start this, and I have heard your cry. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your love. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Willie Kinyash, finally. Yes, and I'm here to share with you my journey, Willie Kinyash. Who is Willie Kinyash? Official name, Wilson Kinyanjui Njogu. So if you happen to get my ID, that is the name that you find in my ID, aka Willie Kinyash, Dr. Love, the Undisputed. All those, they are my names. And married to one beautiful lady, Jane Nyabura wa Kinyanjui. And together we are blessed with two beautiful girls, Ruhama Wendo and Rehema Wendy. I've been married for the last 10 years. Yes, it's a whole decade. Actually, we are celebrating our 10th anniversary this August. And so it is such a milestone. And that is why I'm here to encourage couples out there that marriage works. I'm also a born-again Christian, and I've been serving the Lord in my local church, and I am grateful for that. Willie Kinyash is a relationship coach and a mentor and a counselor. And so I've been working with couples, and especially young couples and also young people who are planning to get married. And through that, together with my wife, we've been learning some programs where we do premarital classes, whereby we teach young people how to do marriage. We need to do it the right way. We need to enter in the right manner as we start this thing called marriage. I'm also an author. I've authored a book by name Couples Will, and that talks about more about marriage life. I'm also a business entrepreneur. I'm in real estate and motor vehicle industry. I'm also in media. I'm working with different TV stations and radio, and every time I go to media, I talk about relationships and the issue to do with marriage. And of course, before I got there, I came from somewhere. And so I have a family where I come from, and I am born in a family of 6, and I happen to be the last born. But I am not the mama's boy, no. But I happen to be the last born in a family of 6. And growing up was not easy because we had some challenges here and there. And through some of these challenges, I started getting into alcoholism. And I remember I started taking alcohol while I was in class 3. And during that time, all hope was lost. You know, being a young boy, because that's a very young boy, and you're taking alcohol. And the reason, maybe there's someone out there asking, at such age, how did you start taking alcohol? And I must say that it is because of the kind of life we used to live when I was growing up. And maybe some of you are asking, where would you get money from to buy alcohol? And we used to have this neighbor who used to do muratina, and so would go and steal na tunajieka, and would feel tuko highly, yes, you know. And I continued with this life, and I really struggled with this kind of life, and I graduated from one level to another. I remember I reached to a point that now that I'm working with people who are into alcohol and they are in other behaviors, I reached to a point, and now I started feeling like now I even need to become a Rastafarian. Yeah? And I tried that. I tried all these things. And I reached to a point, and I started working upon myself. And I want to thank God for my brother that I follow. He's a pastor, Pastor Peter Njiri. Thank you so much. He's the man who shaped me, because we were good friends. Up to today, we are good friends. And he started talking to me, advising me as I was growing up. And at some point, I would not listen to him. I would feel like, wewe unaniambia nini? Wacha mimi nikule maisha. And I continue this way. And at some point, I thank God, I didn't take bang, but I almost took bang. But I remember that when my grandpa was about to die, we say in Kikuyu, we were left a curse. Tuliachiwa kerumi. And so my grandpa said, nobody in my family that would ever take bang. And that is what made me not to start doing bang. Sometimes when in school, I would see some people smoking bang, and I would feel tempted. But I would remember what my guka said. And in those days, there is this disease called vitiligo, it, whereby you start discoloring. It's a disease. But in those days, we used to be told, when you are under a curse, that is what happens to you. And so there is this man from our village who used to have that disease, and who be told it is because there was a curse that he was having, if I can use that word. And so I would fear that if I take bang, I'll be like that man. You start discoloring and you look like a mzungu. Are you getting me? And so this made me to fear bang. And I thank God for my guka, kwa sababu ya kutuachia this curse, because if it was not for these spoken words by my grandpa, maybe I would have started taking back. And maybe where I am today, I wouldn't have been here. And so I continued working upon myself, and every day I would say I need to change. Through my brother, as he continued talking to me, speaking to me, bringing his friends close to me, and I reached to a point and I decided I need to leave taking alcohol, and I need to mend my ways and do life the way it's supposed to be done. And this is where now, after mending my ways, I've gone to high school, I've gone to college, and after college, I've started working, and I met with my lovely wife, Jane Nyambura. And the journey has been awesome, the journey has been good, and we are now, as I said, we are now celebrating our 10th anniversary, and God's grace has been sufficient. And so as I am coming here to speak to couples, to tell them that it is workable, it is doable, it is not a scam, I know what I am talking about, because it has been a journey. It's a whole decade, modomwe, a whole decade, and hajawahi enda nyumbani, sijawahi mwekelea coffee, hata kuchuna, sijawahi mchuna. And I say it is by God's grace. And so we've been working with different couples since we came together, and we have encouraged thousands and thousands of couples that marriage works and it is possible to stand in marriage. And so I am here to bring the lost hope, the lost glory in the institution of marriage. And I kindly request you and ask you, let us join hands and work together towards encouraging each other and telling each other that marriage works. It is something that is deep within me. I feel this is a ministry that God has put in me. And that is why I am coming out here and requesting you that you join me as you work towards seeing marriages thriving, as you work towards seeing families thriving, as you work towards seeing children being raised in godly ways, as you work towards seeing families working together in unity and in harmony, walking in love. I am here to say that love wins. I am a product of this amazing love. Through the love of Christ, I have been transformed, and through that love, we can be able to change the narrative of people talking out there and saying that nowadays marriages has come, marriage does not work. We are here to tell people that marriages work. Maybe you're out there and you're thinking, I am doing all this because my parents' marriage was good and they had a thriving relationship. No, that is not the case. No, because actually through their marriage having issues is what made me to come out and start doing this, because I know there are quite a big number out there. They saw their parents going through challenges in their marriage, and some of them even decided, I'll never get married. But I am here to encourage you. If Willie Kinyash is married, and not only Willie Kinyash, but all my siblings, all of us, we are married, yet our parents' marriage was not that good. I am here to encourage you that even you can get married, and you make up your mind that I'm not going to live or to do marriage the way my parents did, but I am going to be different. You know, it is up to you to make that decision and say, I didn't see my parents' marriage work, but mine will work. And so you need to change that. And through that, you'll be able to see things changing, and you will be an encouragement to many people out there. I am an encouragement to many because especially those people who know me and where I come from, they know how my parents' marriage was. When they see me and the kind of work I am doing, they feel encouraged. And some of them who had said that I will never get married, they say, I will get married. So it is possible. Join me as we do this. I mean, I can't do it alone. And so I need you. I need you. I need you. So let's come together and let's have a campaign to tell the whole world that marriage works. We want to come out and encourage young people who are looking unto us and tell them that it is possible to get married and enjoy, not to endure. And so if you're out there and you are enjoying your marriage, kindly join me as we go out there to campaign about this institution that God himself started. If you're out there and maybe you're facing through challenges and struggles here and there, we are not here to condemn you, but we are here to tell you, as you work towards your marriage working, it will be able to work and it will stand. I am a testimony that God is able to make us stand in our marriages.